Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video and another episode of the What If F1 Return to series here today. And this time we have the Korean Grand Prix, as you can tell by the title in the video. And yeah guys, it's going to be a very exciting episode, and I'm looking forward to this one, as it is one of those kind of Formula F1 tracks. It doesn't really have that much F1 experience, as it, it wasn't in the calendar that many years, but it was a very big part of the calendar, and I'm looking forward to seeing how we get on. Now, if you guys missed the last episode, which I did yesterday, it was for the Indian Grand Prix, which will be linked in the top right hand corner of the screen in the card annotation, and also in the link down below in the description we have the full playlist link. A lot of you guys have been asking me in the comments about doing certain tracks, and I've already done them, so they're all in the link in the description down below in the playlist. I've done Imola, San Marino, I've done Magny Core, I've done Istanbul, I've done Zandvoort, I've done Assen, I did India yesterday, and today we are doing Korea. So there's a few other ones as well which I might be forgetting, but overall guys, we've done a good spread of circuits, and I'm hoping to add to that here today. And yeah, also full disclaimer, if you're expecting or you're a viewer of the MotoGP content, there was meant to be an episode today for my debut in Moto2, but unfortunately I had a big recording problem and the episode will not come out today. It will be tomorrow instead, and unfortunately the first two races will not be viewable because I've lost the recording. It's a bit complex, I'll explain it tomorrow in the video, but just know that MotoGP will be back tomorrow, not today. So today we're going to have only this video on the channel, and we're going to see how we get on. With that out of the way then, we're now going to focus on this one. Now, Korea in itself is a track that I didn't actually mind, to be fair. It was actually quite decent in my opinion. I didn't really hate it that much, and overall, I'm actually looking forward to getting to work here. I think, the Sector 2, with all those fast-flowing corners, and also the final sector as well, with a lot of that trickery in Sector 3 and very narrow section of the track, I think it could be quite interesting in this car. So we're going to get to work, and we're going to set a couple of lap times and see how we get on. This time using Nico Hulkenberg's Renault. So let's see how we get on, and let's jump into things here at Korea. Okay then, let's hit the track, and let's see how we go then. First of all, we've got to leave the pit lane, so let's tackle this first. This was a very unique pit exit, it has to be said, with the kind of wider around the outside of turn 1 and 2. Very unique track. It kind of suits the Tilk theme of the long straights and the slow corners. I think this one has the very short pit exit. The actual original one went all the way around the outside. So here we go then, up to speed. Let's build up the confidence then. We had this straight here. I believe there's a DRS line here at some point. There it is. That's the DRS line right there. So yeah, this straight is massive. We're going to hit some serious kph down here, I think, and then down towards turn number 3. Try and get that brake warmed up, get it calibrated as well. On the hairpin again, and then on the power we've got another straight here. To be fair, this track is very similar quality to the Indian Grand Prix which we done yesterday. Both of them very good quality replicas of the actual real life circuit, as we go into another hairpin this time at turn 4. And this section here, this is where this car doesn't really have much joy. These kind of bigger cars are very poor in slow speed sections. But then now you get on the power here, and you all of a sudden just come into this middle part of the racetrack where all this grip just appears, and this current generation F1 car will absolutely come into its own here. Taking it easy here, making sure that we don't overdo it, and then back down into another kind of hairpin then on the power, and then we go into slightly less higher speed but still relatively higher speed here as you go to a double apex left to end sector 2 as we go through the right, and then I believe the third sector started now. We had this kind of quick left where you want to try and push the limit without running onto the grass. There's no runoff area there, so it's very easy to dip it all on the grass and be in big trouble. And then all this section here, at full speed, these corners are going to be coming at you so fast. And then through this last kink, and it's about getting the power down here, keeping it flat through the right. Obviously these cars is nice and easy. Back in the day, it was harder to keep it flat. And here we go then. Let's try and set a banker lap, and let's see how we go. Straight away turn 1. There's a little line there on the racetrack which we use as a reference point. Using second gear to get the power down. Obviously we'll build up our confidence, and we'll wait for DRS to become available then as we go there for DRS open, halfway down the straight pretty much. Let's see what kind of bank up lap time we do. Also, I'm not really sure what the record is for this circuit at the 100 meter board, braking there. But whatever the record is, hopefully we beat it on the power again. Seems like there's only one DRS zone, which is that straight, so I'll probably use DRS on this straight as well. Or we can use it on the pit straight. I believe they used to use it on the pit straight if I'm not mistaken. So we'll use it on the pit straight through these kind of tricky hairpins now. The mechanical grip isn't really there with these cars, it has to be said. Not much confidence to put the power down. The car gets very light there over the top. And here we go then. Nice and easy through here. Obviously this was, back in the day, it was a challenge of trying to hold DRS open through some of these corners. Now obviously you only get DRS once or twice a lap. Very good speed there. Slowing it down for the hairpin. A little bit too early there on the curb. This is the raw sector now. Let's see how much confidence we can find here. How much can we push it? A lot of understeer there. Not much. Can't really go much faster than that through there. A little bit scruffy. And oh boy, we've binned it already. I felt the back end getting loose. And it went. So there we go then. We'll try again. But this track already biting us. This sector's going to be so tricky towards the end of the lap when the tyres are overheating and struggling for grip. I think setup changes are going to be important as well. I think we're going to need those. Yeah, the back end's very light. Don't know what's happened to the rear, but it's completely gone. Let's hopefully try and cool it down. DRS open. There we go. Let's try again then. The first lap is a 44.7 with a spin, so let's try and get into the mid-35s. Back end is so light. Wow. No confidence in the rear end at all at the minute. Can't tell if the rears are overheating or the car setup just doesn't seem to work for the rear tyres. Either way, let's keep going here. Gonna keep pushing. So towards the hairpin. Double front lock up, that's not going to help. On the power straight away then. To be fair, we could probably use DRS in this straight as well. There'd probably be 3 DRS zones around this circuit. But sector 1's done. That would be the first sector split. And I'm hot again. I'm all over the place at the minute. This isn't my finest hour when it comes to driving. The grip is very inconsistent at the minute. This one's going to be tricky. I'm a little bit scared about the rear end of the car there. I've got to be so careful. Okay, there we go. A little bit of a breathing out. We can go easily flat through these next 2 corners, of course. Let the car do the work. And then down a gear for this next left. A little bit too early there on the turn in. There we go. Much tidier. No locking up. Rear's getting a little bit light this time. Let's not go as fast into here. We'll keep it a little bit tighter if we can. Okay, that was a bit too slow there. Through the right. Back end getting loose. This time we don't spin the car. Ooh, little wheel on the grass there. That's not going to help. Off cambered right. And then into the double lefts. Easy through here. Let's not spin the car. There we go. On the power. Right then. So that's going to be a lap at least. DRS open. There we go. As soon as possible. Up to the line. 39.7. So we're into the 1 minute 30s. I'm going to need some setup changes already, I think, on the car, but we'll try one more lap with this current setting, and let's see if we do improve. And so we wait for the rest to become available. There we go. There's quite a few. I reckon there's an easy second with this current setup on the lap. Going to try and get that early turn into the hairpin there. That's much better. 3.5 cents up, although we've lost a little bit of that advantage there, a little bit slow on the exit. Okay, we ran deep into this next hairpin as well, so using second gear, which is something I don't feel too comfortable with. The back end gets very loose. I'm going to keep it in third. Rotate, there we go, on the power. Okay, we're nearly 7 tenths up then. Much better lap so far, let's keep going. Through here, easy flat, easy flat. We need to try and correct the line through here. I reckon this could be... Actually, no, I don't think that will be flat. Even with a full quality setup, I think that might not be flat. A little lift though. At the minute, I'm actually braking through there. Okay, there's a lot more time through here. That's much better. That's more like the line you want to take right there. Little tap of the curb. Oh no, again. That curb on the inside makes you spin. Deadly curb. Right. Well, let's bin this and let's get some setup work on, because we're going to need to really fine-tune the car here, because I'm far from being confident and flat out at the minute. So let's make some changes. Just currently on the outlap, I've got a MGUH mode, which I've had all these episodes. I've got battery on motor. I think motor might be quicker, but we're going to go battery for now, and I'll test out the motor thing later on. Here we go then. At the minute, I've made some changes. We've gone for a higher ERS deployment into balance high. We've also made a tweak to the brake bias, moved it back a little bit. Also, once we get through turn 1, I'll tell you the rest. I've also moved the front wing down a bit. I've actually kept the rear wing the same, but I've taken off a little bit of front wing, and also the fuel is down from 50 to 20 litres. So let's see. Currently, I'm just going to watch my speed at the bottom right, because I'm curious to see if I've got a better engine mode. Currently 315-ish as we go in towards the hairpin. A bit early on the brakes there, but that's okay. Better safe than sorry. Currently 4 tenths up on our previous attempt, as we come towards the end of what would be Sector 1 on the real life, but Sector 1 actually goes on for a little bit longer in this. We have to get through these triple kind of hairpins first of all. A little bit too early there turning, and I had to straighten up the car. Getting through there. No confidence to really get the power down in this car at all through there. But there we go, 6/10 up through sector 1 in game. Now easy flat through here. The car is so much more agile. I've already tested it in the warm-up lap. So much more speed. Down a few gears. Oh, back in there, letting go. Good catch. Good save. A little bit too cautious through there. On the power, there we go. We avoid the curb. Onto the grass. Risky stuff. Gotta be easy on the power when you get that grass in your tyres. There we go. Let's go flat to the line. DRS open, there we go. Let's see if we do an improve. 37.7, there we go. 2 seconds found, what a difference. Oh, that's hot. Luckily it's tarmac, but we are hot there, so there we go. I'm going to experiment now. I'm going to go into motor mode on the MGUH and see if that gives us any more pace in the straight, which I think it does. Look at this difference in the Ks. We're going to easily hit 315. Okay, we've got way more speed with that engine mode. So essentially, I didn't even know about that, but I wondered why my speed was so low in this entire series, so it seems like there's an even higher engine mode. So for now, we'll leave it on battery. We'll save the motor mode for the real big hot laps, you know, the Banzai laps. But let's go for a cool down here, and we'll try again next lap. Right, then let's try one more with this current setup, and then we'll really start pushing the limits. A little bit high for turn 1 there. Power down. We do get a better exit, so we're actually going to pull some time back on the delta, which is good. DRS open there. Just a fraction up so far, the smallest amount. I think there's a little bit of time into this hairpin. Braking a bit later, taking a wider line, getting the power earlier. There we go, much better. 3/10 found, just in that one corner alone. Let's try and push this one as well. Pushed a little bit too much there with the lock-up. Lost a bit of time. I think we're still up though, which is good. There's just no grip through there at all. We have found some more time though. Although we've had a poor exit, so we're going to lose that advantage. Going a little bit tighter through here. Let's see if we can carry a bit more speed into this next left. This time we lost the back end here. There we go. I meant to say last time we lost the back end there, this time not so much. A little bit too shallow again there. Caught up at the curb, luckily this time we have no issues. Keeping it on the tarmac much better that time, we can keep our foot planted a lot more. Much better lap this one, much more tidy through the final sector. On the power, there we go, through the final corner. DRS open. Looks like a 6/10 improvement up to the line, 37.1. Right then, so that's a good banker, a good benchmark. Let's see if we can lower that. I reckon with the high engine mode, especially with the motor mode, which we've just discovered, I reckon a low 35 could be possible, but let's find out. Okay, so this is going to be our first lap with the motor mode. I've reduced the fuel from 20 down to 10 litres. We've now got the fastest tyres, the Ultra Softs, which are the C5s, and we're now going to run hot lap mode. I've also moved the brake bars further back as well, so this is going to be the fastest we've ever gone. I think for the first time in this series we're going to break the 320 barrier when it comes to straight on speed, but let's find out. Then onto the pit straight, DRS open, here we go then, already at 310 Ks, oh my days, this is going to be so quick. Braking earlier at turn 1, I've got to be careful, we broke a little bit too early there, but I had to play it safe, because of the improved straight line speed. We are a 10th down at the minute, but look at the delta on the steering wheel. Look how we're going to make up that lap time now with this engine mode. DRS open. And look at the speed. Look at the Ks just tick up. 320. Can we do 325? Not quite. We're going to miss out on that. Just into the hairpin. Lots of grip there on the power again. We're only a fraction up at the minute. I could have broken a lot later. I've been a little bit too safe into the brake zones. But here we go. Keeping it in 7th gear. Keeping a tight line. Using 3rd, much tidier through there. Back end snapping on me there. Carrying the speed through this tricky Mickey Mouse section. Back end comes around again there. Wow, the back end got incredibly loose, lost a lot of time, but we've got so much straight line speed, it's unreal. Flat through here. We're actually here in 8th gear now. Down a couple of gears. 2nd gear again. Easy does it on the power, there we go. Look at the delta time. We're just flying, just shooting up. Get nice and tight. Open up the right. There we go. On the grass again now. I need to try and get off that grass so I can really push this final part of the lap. Looks like it's going to be an easy second improvement, at least. Over the bump. There we go. Up to the line. We're going to find even more time. 1.5 improvement. So there we go into the 35s. 135.7. We know there's times that, a lot of time at 1 and 2, just purely on braking alone. So let's cool everything down. We'll go again next lap. But wow, this is I've discovered this engine mode, and this car is so quick now. It's even faster than before. So let's strap up, boys. I think a 34 is gonna be the target. I'm gonna try my hardest. Here we go then. Let's try again. An all or nothing lap. We're gonna give it absolutely everything we've got. Full beans. Come on. Hot on the brakes there. I'm on the power quite early though, so we make up some time. Second gear really helping me out there. Oh no. Oh, damn it, I pressed the DRS button by accident. No, that was a good lap as well. Damn, what a shame. As I pressed the button to change the MGUK delivery mode, I accidentally just scratched the DRS button and I must have just opened it. Damn, what a shame. Oh, we'll try again. Okay then, so I'm probably going to go quiet now. The next lap you'll see will probably be my big lap. So, it could be this one. We're going to go into hot lap mode and also motor on the MGUH. And also, I've actually reduced the front wing by 1 a little bit more. And I've also reduced the fuel a little bit more from 10 to 8 litres. So, this is going to be my all or nothing. I fancy shaving off for at least a second off that lap on a perfect lap. So, let's try and chase it. And let's give it absolutely everything we've got. A little bit scruffy through there, but that'll do. Oh no, no. Oh no, that was the one. Oh, that was a good lap. That was looking like a second right there. Damn. Oh no. Ugh. I'm so close. It's a 34, at least a 34 there. Damn, I can't get it. Yes, finally, I think that will do it. Into the 34s, there we go. 34, I'll take that. It wasn't a perfect lap, but you know what? Better than it has been. Man, that was fun, but hard. Whew. 34, no complaints there. I did actually make some setup changes. I did actually put a little bit more rear wing, and that really helped me out through the twisty bit. Just after these two big straights, the left, right, left combo, the very slow corners, it really helped me out there. Just to have the confidence to throw the car in and know the back end wasn't going to come around at the expense of some, lower straight line speed. We found a lot of time through there, and also a little bit more confidence, a little bit more of a balanced rear end through sector 3 as well, which also gave me the lap time. So all in all, not too bad. A couple of missed apexes, but you know what? I'll take that lap. No complaints. I'll leave you guys now with the TV cam replay. But yeah guys, there we have it then. That is it for this episode here today of the What If F1 Return 2 series here today for the Korean Grand Prix. And like I said guys, there's a full playlist link down below in the description if you guys want to go check it out. But if you did enjoy this video, drop a like and also get subscribed if you are new. As always, give me recommendations in the comment section down below in terms of what circuits you'd like to see me do next. And yeah, I think Valencia's on my list, Fuji as well. But we'll see how it goes guys. If you did enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe if you are new for daily Formula 1 and MotoGP content. And also finally check out these two videos on your screen if you have missed them. But other than that guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video very soon. But until then, it's goodbye from me.